An event that was scheduled to take place in early December featuring Donald Trump Jr. as the speaker has been canceled after the group WePay, which is owned by JP Morgan Chase and was used by Defense of Liberty PAC to process ticket sales, announced that they were pulling out of the event. They had refunded $30,000 worth of tickets that had been purchased, and they said they pulled out because here's their reasoning. It seems you're using WePay payments for one or more of the activities prohibited by our terms of service. More specifically, per our terms of service, we are unable to process for hate, violence, racial intolerance, terrorism, the financial exploitation of a crime, or items or activities that encourage, promote, facilitate, or instruct others regarding the same. In other words, WePay said, you guys are just too filled with hate and violence for us to be associated with your event. So they were forced to cancel. And then after they canceled, WePay said, oops, that was totally our bad. No, we'll work with you. To which the Freedom of Liberty PAC said, well, now it's too late. You gave back all the money that we had, which we needed for the event, and we can't do anything with it. In fact, one of the executives at Freedom of Liberty PAC said, we want this in writing, that you guys screwed up and that we were, of course, not all of these horrible things you said we might be. And WePay simply said, we gave our statement to the media that we screwed up, so that's about all you're going to get out of us. So unfortunately for the people of Missouri, you're not going to get to see Donald Trump Jr. speak in early December. But don't worry, folks. Defense of Liberty PAC says they are looking at dates in February, and Donald Trump Jr. is absolutely going to be coming there to speak to you. So the whole thing, I guess, was a misunderstanding. But how bad does your organization need to be where you could easily be misconstrued as an organization that, peddles in hate, intolerance, violence? That kind of seems like a big red flag for your group if you can accidentally be considered a group that promotes those things. So maybe Defense of Liberty needs to take a look in the mirror and say, what are we doing wrong that would give people this impression? Of course, again, WePay said we made a mistake. You are not these things. But I guess at one point they did kind of think they might have been. It is what it is, though, right? But here's the bigger question I have, and I would love for an answer. I'd love to get an answer for this from Defense of Liberty. How much is Donald Trump Jr. getting paid for this? You had sold $30,000 worth of tickets. That's a lot of money for MAGA fans clamoring to hear Donald Trump Jr. speak. But folks, that's the whole point of all of this. The reason Trump and Trump Jr. are still going around out there is because it's all a big money-making thing. They make tons of money doing this. It's not actually about the politics. It's not even about future runs for president. It's about how much money can we get by marketing ourselves to these people. And unfortunately for Junior, he may not get anything for this event. Maybe he wasn't getting anything to begin with. We don't have the answer to that. But again, I would love to have it. And I think that all of these fans out there need to have it too. Is he coming there because he genuinely cares about things? Or is he coming there so he can make a quick buck off of a very gullible audience?